What's up guys, Chris V Travels, and I'm at the Hampton-Preston house. One of the oldest houses here in Columbia, South Carolina, built back in 1818. Pretty colorful. And give you some quick history. Built by Ainsley Hall, like I say, 1818. He sold in 1823 to Wade Hampton, and if you've heard of Wade Hampton, he was involved in the Louisiana Purchase, kind of oversaw it after it took place. And then he passed it to his daughter, who married John Preston. So prominent figures in the area. And then it was later used as a women's college. So yeah, I'm just going to do a walk around the inside. Obviously, I'm not from South Carolina. I'm not familiar with all the characters down here and all the state's history. So I'll just show you the architecture inside, just the paintings, the furniture. And yeah, definitely a unique building. Built originally in a federal style. Before all the stucco was on here, it was just a red brick building. That lunette window up there is pretty neat, and some giant windows, some giant shutters. And then once I'm done, I'll do a walk around the garden. So pretty nice back there. So go in, check this place out. And on the historic register, here we go. Oh wow, what a staircase. Check out this arch right here. Pretty impressive. And real quick, this is Wade Hampton's wife, Mary Canty. And this is his son, Wade Hampton II. And I also want to throw out there real quick that when Wade Hampton died, he gave the Hummus house in Louisiana to his sister. I just wanted to mention that because I visited the Hummus house about 1.5 years ago, and these are original floors. You can tell by the squeaking. And fireplace, some pretty cool tiles down here, and a lot of original furniture. And you'll see the real quick small books over here. Oh, and a couple of the horses they owned. Alright, so obviously the dining room. And this platter was owned by the Prestons. Pretty neat painting on the wall. Pretty old curtains. I don't know if those are original. And you had the kitchen, of course, out back. You also had a couple of flanker buildings on each side. And here's an old 2-prong silver serving fork. Some pretty fat butter knives. Oysters. Clams. I can't walk back there, but yeah, really impressive fireplace. Pretty neat. And yeah, some pretty neat furniture in here. Did some drinking, playing cards, some neat trunks. And of course, a really cool fireplace. And yeah, there were 67 slaves worked here, and this wasn't a plantation. They just took care of the horses, just did the laundry and whatnot. It's pretty insane. All right, let me catch up. Some pretty interesting items in this room. And of course, you've got your stereoscope, and that's pretty much a staple in all of these houses. Old needle case. Little Miss Chicken and Humpty Dumpty right there. I don't know if these chairs are original, but they're pretty old. And pretty impressive mirrors there. And a Jacob Chickering piano. And a mirror down here, the women could check out their dresses, see if their ankles are showing. And the Prestons were living over in Europe up until the Civil War, when South Carolina decided to secede. They came back. So Neat old trunk right here. And another impressive mirror. Got a ball gown right here. And this is actually silk. It doesn't look silk, but that's what she said. It's a reproduction. And it looks like they're putting together some of the family records of the some of the slaves. Let me come in here. More, not modern, but former Confederate gathering, Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, 1870. And this is the guy I mentioned him in the video I did of the Woodrow Wilson house. He went to the University of South Carolina and attended Harvard. Richard Greener. Allen University, 1899. I don't have much information on this desk, but you're getting into the 1900s, obviously, at this time. And this served as a women's college, Christian women's college. And I guess this would be a little dorm room. Radiator. Tennis rackets. Kind of a neat chair over there. Looks like a mock-up of the home in more modern times. We got the cigarettes over here. I think my grandfather had an ashtray like that. Old camera over here. In the green book, that was during segregation. It showed you all the black-only hotels and restaurants in the different cities. Yeah, Negroes, Traveler's Guide. Little timeline of the house. 1966, 69, 70. And the 300-year tricentennial. Pretty neat. Pretty nice. All right, so I'll just do a little walk around the gardens, and as I always say, it's January, not everything's in bloom, so not looking as good as it could, but yeah, you can tell we're in a different climate down here. We're definitely in South Carolina. You don't see this up in Virginia. Yeah, just a memorial garden. And there's some people doing a photo shoot back there earlier. Snowcat, cast iron plant. Yeah, back when it was the women's college. Yeah, going over more of the civil rights. Silver sword. Some azaleas. Some vines on top of this. I hate coming to these nice houses in the winter, but you can't hit them all in the spring, I guess. Okay, yes. People over there walking their dog. More rooms, more work. Da, da, da. Here's the back. Looks like those are trying to bloom. Oh, is that a greenhouse over there? Lady didn't say anything about that. Yeah, going over some of the archaeology work back here. Obviously the kitchen was back here. And good shot of the back. Very colorful, like some of the Creole houses I saw down in Louisiana. Although I know there was no Spanish or French influence up here. And some pretty interesting plants over there. Don't want to disturb them. Remembering past people, some of the slaves, South Carolina College for young ladies. And a fountain over here. I don't know if I mentioned, right across the street is the Robert Mills house. I'm going to come back tomorrow, visit that. Very prominent house. Robert Mills, same architect that designed the Washington Monument. Gazebo back there. Another archway. And the fountain. Soldiers and sisters. Oh, there's Columbia right after the war, July 21st, 1866. So, all right, I think I'm going to end it with that. And I would say this is a must-see if you're ever down here in Columbia. With that, I'm going to get out of here. As always, like and subscribe. See you.